Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pot's Perspective. Today's episode is going to be a little different. There's no advice in this one, no lessons, and no fixing, if you could say. It's just a letter to a version of myself who didn't know what was coming yet. And as always, this episode reflects my personal experience and is not medical advice. So, here we go. Dear me, I don't know if you know this yet, but your life is about to change. Not all at once, not in some dramatic moment, but slowly, quietly, and in ways that will confuse you before they ever make sense. Right now, you still trust your body. You assume that if something feels wrong, it will pass. You think exhaustion means you don't sleep enough. You think dizziness means you stood up too fast. And you think pain always has an explanation. When you were a child, you always craved salty snacks, handfuls of salt, and even salted butter. You would get yelled at for it. But little did anyone know, your body needed it. I wish I could sit next to you and tell you this gently. You're not weak, you're not imagining things, and you're not failing at being a person. There will be moments when you feel betrayed by your own body. Moments when doctors don't listen. Moments when test results come back normal, but nothing feels normal to you. Moments when you start questioning yourself more than anyone else ever could. You'll start to think you have anxiety, but you don't. Please hear me when I say this. Your symptoms are real, even when they're invisible. You're going to grieve a version of yourself you didn't even know that you were attached to. You'll miss the ease of making plans without checking your energy first. You'll miss spontaneity. You'll miss feeling reliable in ways you didn't realize mattered so deeply. And there's something else I need to tell you. There's something you won't understand until much later. You're going to spend years blaming your body in a place that was supposed to be celebrated in. Dance celebrates movement, and you've danced your whole life. Dance is home. It's where you feel at peace. It's where you learn discipline, expression, and love for movement. But during your sophomore and junior years, you'll be in a studio that slowly teaches you to hate yourself. You'll be surrounded by body shaming disguised as motivation. You'll be told to fix things that were never broken. You'll start believing that your worth and your talent are tied to how small you can make yourself. At this time, your symptoms will hit harder than ever. Weak in moments when you need to feel strong, you'll stand backstage before going on, with your heart racing, head spinning, and terrified that you might pass out, and you'll think that it's all your fault. Maybe you'll tell yourself you're not eating right, not training hard enough, not mentally tough enough, but that's not it. No one will tell you that your body is actually trying to survive. No one will tell you that this isn't a discipline problem, it's a medical one. Those years will mess with your relationship with food, rest, and with yourself. Even your senior year, when you finally leave this toxic studio, you will be scared. It's your last year dancing, a new studio, new people, and new teachers. You won't know it yet, but it is safe there. It's fun there, it becomes home again. And after you graduate, you'll come back year after year to help out, because that place gives you back what the other one took. I wish I can go back and tell you this. Your body was never the problem. The environment was. There will be days that you feel guilty for needing rest, days when you feel lazy for doing what your body is literally begging you to do, days when you push too hard just to prove you still can. And I wish you didn't feel like you had to earn rest. I wish you knew sooner that rest is not a reward, it's a requirement. Sometimes you can't push, and I know you like to push, but sometimes, no matter who is counting on you, you have to choose yourself. And you're going to learn things about yourself that most people never have to. You'll learn how strong you are in quiet ways. You'll learn how to advocate for yourself even when your voice shakes and there are tears in your eyes. You'll learn how to listen to your body instead of fighting it. Some days will hurt physically, emotionally, and mentally. Some days you'll feel isolated even in a room full of people. Some days you'll wonder why this had to be your story and not someone else's. And on those days, remember this. Your worth is not measured by productivity. Your value doesn't disappear when your body slows down. And your life still matters, even when it looks different than you imagined. One day, you'll stop seeing your body as the enemy. Not every day, not perfectly, but you'll start choosing compassion instead of anger, patience instead of punishment. And if I can give you one thing, it would be permission. Permission to rest, permission to cancel plans, permission to take up space exactly as you are. You don't need to be fixed to be worthy of love. You don't need to be healthy to deserve joy. And you don't need to know how everything will turn out to keep going. I know you like to plan your life, and sometimes you can't, and that's okay. Life is hard, life is unpredictable, but I can promise you this. You are going to be okay. Not in a way you once imagined, but in a way that is still real, still full, and still yours. With love, the version of you who knows now. Now that I read this out loud to everyone, got a little teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. This was me writing to my old self, and if this episode felt personal, it's because it was. And if it felt familiar, I want you to know that you're not alone. If you're listening to this and seeing yourself in it, whether through illness, dance, or learning how to live in a body that needs more care, you're doing the best you can. Thank you for holding space for this story, and thank you for listening to the POTS Perspective. I'll talk to you next time.